Hey, what's up guys? Wolt's How-Tos and Reviews. Today, just wanted to do a quick review over this US General tool chest that I got from Harbor Freight. It is the 26-inch model. These are both sold separately. This is $300, this is $200. It's nice that you can start with the smaller one if you need more space, upgrade to this guy. But I wanted to make this video because I feel like there's going to be a lot of other people that are in my situation, which is I'm just a homeowner, I'm not a mechanic, I'm not looking to buy some big tool chest to put in a shop. I'm putting this in my garage, and space in my garage is a valuable resource, so I didn't want something huge. I wanted something that would hold a lot of stuff, and I didn't need some high-end super nice thing. I don't even use this every day, let alone every week. So I was just looking for a place to put my tools in an efficient way that was mobile so I could move it in and out. And I started looking at some tool chests at Harbor Freight, and I bought this guy. And the point of all that is, yeah, I'm not a mechanic putting this in a shop, so if that's what you're looking for, maybe this isn't the best video to be watching, but I feel like that's what most of the videos out there are about, and it's not just like some guy who's gonna put it in his garage to hold his tools. Like, from that perspective, what's it like? The whole reason I bought this at Harbor Freight is it's just a metal box with drawers that hold tools, so I didn't need it to be some high-end nice thing, and I've just always known that Harbor Freight tends to have things at a better price. I didn't even consider other big box stores. However, when I did look at Home Depot, I noticed they have tool chests that are very comparable in price. Put a link in the description, but they're both about 500 bucks when you consider buying these both together. On the other side of that is one of Harbor Freight's marketing strategies is to always have coupons out there, and it's almost like if you put a little bit of effort in, you never pay retail price for things. So you can get this stuff cheaper, but that's a whole nother story in and of itself. Point is, I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. So if you like a style or a color or something more, go with that. I did notice the Home Depot ones have the cool drawers where you push them and then it kind of grabs it and slowly shuts it on its own. That's a cool feature, where this guy you have to like push it to lock it, and you have to kind of unlock it by pulling it out. That's mainly so when you wheel it around, drawers just don't open up on you. But if you like that one from Husky, the fact that it has that feature, which is pretty cool, I will admit, perhaps that's the route you want to go. Like I said, I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. All right, so I'm just gonna go over the cons, the pros. Am I happy with my purchase? Would I do it again? And then lastly, I wanted to give a really big pro tip that was a game changer and really helped me out with this tool chest. So let's go over the cons. First thing is, it's a cheap tool chest. You know, if you look at this handle, there was no time whatsoever taken into designing it. It's just a handle slapped on there. You know, same with this guy. There's nothing special about it. You can see stuff like this here doesn't actually line up. You know, the edges are not very clean and crisp. It's just kind of like rough and rugged, and just what you'd kind of expect from a cheap tool chest. Now, in a minute, I'll go over one of the pros is that it is really solid and everything works well. So when I say cheap, I just mean the design. You could tell there wasn't a lot of effort to make everything perfectly flush and perfect and designed real well and look elegant in that sort of sense. It's just a metal box with drawers that holds tools. So another con of this guy is it's nice that it's mobile, and I roll this out into my driveway to clean out the garage. My driveway is kind of at a slant. So if these drawers are tipped forward a little bit, especially the heavier ones, even though they have that locking mechanism to where you kind of have to pull a little bit to release, they do slide open on you. How often you're gonna be on a slant, I don't know, maybe it'll always be level, but I'm being a little nitpicky. I was just trying to think of cons, but that is a con that does kind of bum me out. It doesn't like tip over when the drawers open. It doesn't like make it top heavy and tip it over or anything like that, but you know, I'm having to push it back in when I'm rolling it. Usually I'll turn it so that it's facing the other way, so I don't have to worry about that. Now the last con is the biggest con, at least for me, that I thought was super, super weird, is this top box. It's like hydraulics. When you shut it, you can see I just gotta put a bunch of junk in here. This is like my unorganized drawer, I guess. And the reason I have it like that and that you can't even shut it is because when you do shut this, even if it's unlocked, you can no longer open these drawers, which I just thought was super weird. I have no idea why that is. So even if it's unlocked, like I said, you have to open up this top thing to be able to open the drawers each time, which is just kind of weird. I don't understand that. All right, so let's jump into the pros now. It is very solid. You know, like this metal, it feels very solid. It's thick metal. You know, a con was that it was cheap, and what I meant by that is just basic, but for it being basic, it does its functionality really well, and it does feel real solid. Now, it does have a little bit of wiggle, and a lot of that is the wheels. So it's not like super heavy to where it's just rock solid, but I mean, it does everything really well. The drawers, I've had this for about 4 or 5 years. They've never stopped working. They work great. They do everything they're supposed to. The wheels work really well when I roll it around. You know, some of my slabs on my driveway are uneven. I can get over it really easily. So it's a solid tool chest, and it doesn't feel cheap. You know, you can't like press in on the sides and the metal's like like where it's real thin sheet metal. It feels like a good build quality, at least to me. Like I said, I'm a residential homeowner. I've never had a different tool chest. I don't have anything to compare it to. That's just my personal feeling about it. So another pro to me is the price. You know, you can spend a lot more on a tool chest, and what really are you getting for that? And the biggest pro to me is the use of space. Now in a garage, real estate is really important. It's easy to go up rather than have a big footprint. So I think it's just a really good size in terms of its dimensions. I like all the different sizes of drawers. I think it's a really efficient use of space. Some are really skinny, some are really big, and I just really like the way it's designed. Yeah, and I just love that all my tools are right here. I've got room to add more tools. It's a really efficient use of space, and I can roll it out and move it real easy. I can move all my tools out of the garage with little to no effort, where in the past, you know, they're in different little bags and toolboxes and unorganized. It just did exactly what I wanted it to. All right, so am I happy with my purchase? Would I do it again? Absolutely. I think this was a great buy. I really like it. All right, so the pro tip is, once you put all your tools in here, unless you use this every day or even every week, you don't remember where everything is. You're like, oh, I need a screwdriver. And you end up searching through all these different drawers trying to find the screwdriver. You get it, you go back inside, use it for whatever you need. Then you come back out and it's the same thing over. Crap, where do I put this? I want to put it with the rest of the screwdrivers so it's organized, and then you're looking through the drawers again. Now, what was a game changer for me was just labeling everything. You know, I labeled all the different drawers. When you get to these bottom ones, I put the labels on top, and for the little bit of time I spent putting the labels on it, it has saved me more than that amount of time. When I do a home project and I need my tools, I can find them quickly, easily, put them back just as quick and easy. I hope this video helped you out. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you next time.